I am going live today to answer all your questions. I have so many questions to answer. First one being, which I get so often, is my marriage too far gone to save? And then next is, how do I do this? How do I save it? I feel so lost. I'm not really sure what to do. I don't know how to do this. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to get you to a place today. I'm going to share some strategies on how you can save your marriage, because so many women don't know what to do. They do know, this is what they do know. They know they want to get their marriage back to where it used to be. They want to be with their husband. They sense that their kids are already feeling the tension and they don't want to hurt their kids. They want their marriage to work. They just don't know what to do. Hello, everyone. So how do you fix it? That's the next question. How do you fix it? I want to save my marriage, but I feel so lost. I feel defeated. I feel lonely. I don't know what to do. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to share a strategy with you today. One that's not often used, but one that's producing incredible, amazing results. So that's why I have to share it with you. The bottom line is, if you want your marriage to work, you need to change the strategy. If what you're doing isn't working, it's time to change the approach. Change the approach so that you can get to a place where you can improve the communication, whether it be that you find that you're engaging in arguments, blowouts that just seem to come out of nowhere. Simple things like who's going to make dinner tonight end up spiraling into arguments or tension. Or maybe people end up within your relationship, you and your husband end up shutting down. Other things that we'll work on is improving that emotional connection. So often when we have all these arguments, resentment builds up and the emotional intimacy tanks. Other things, what do we want to, rebuilding trust. That's a huge piece so that you can mend a broken heart. So that's what I'm going to share with you today. The thing is, so many marriages, they do go to counseling. That's their first go-to. And it works for so many couples, but there's a ton that it doesn't work for. And for so many reasons, number one, maybe you can't get your husband to go. Number two, maybe he does go, but he just isn't as invested in the process. And my biggest thing is, one reason counseling doesn't always work is because you're trying to rebuild a foundation for your marriage that might have all kinds of cracks in it. It might have tons of hurt and pain from the past arguments and resentment and the way you've treated each other. How do you fix that foundation when individually you're both not yet on a strong foundation? Maybe as a wife, you feel like you have low self-confidence. You can't speak up your opinion because you don't feel safe to share. You feel like you have to people please all the time, sacrificing parts of yourself. Part of you might not feel good enough. You might feel a bit like a failure. You just aren't where you want to be within yourself. Feeling like you're worthy of love, that you're worthy of the relationship that you desire. So what we need to do is get individuals, particularly one, on a strong foundation where they are in a really good place, where they are happier, they're showing up differently, they're communicating their needs without feeling like they have to hold back. And when we can get wives to that place, that's when you can truly transform your marriage, by getting your marriage then on a stable foundation too. So that's why I teach women how to transform themselves, transform their marriages in a matter of weeks. So I'm launching today, which is so exciting, a brand new program called Marriage Saver Pro. It's a 10-week experience where I will hold your hand. And the doors open today. Early bird pricing, if you want to grab the $200 booking bonus, is until Saturday at midnight, and then the doors close to this program on Tuesday, August 9th. So hop into this. It's only open for a week to get into Marriage Saver Pro, then doors close, and I don't know when I'm going to open them again. So Marriage Saver Pro, let me break it down for you. You have 10 weeks with me, and you have access to the Soulify, this method I'm telling you about that has the proven results. It actually comes with a guaranteed results, which I'll talk about in a little bit. So there's no risk to joining, because I guarantee my results. You get monthly calls with me. You get access, like I just said, to the Soulify method. And the calls that you have with me, it's an opportunity for us to meet face to face so we can dive deeper into specific strategies that we can use so that I can customize this experience with you, because not all marriages need the same amount of, don't have the same problems. So it's not a cookie cutter fit. So we have our monthly calls together. You have access to the portal, which has all these modules, which I'll talk about in a bit, which breaks down the framework for you. The best part about this for me, there's no videos. As a busy mom, I don't have time to sit down and watch an hour video. Everything you can read or you can listen to. I personally love podcasts, so I can go out for a walk, I can be doing the dishes, and I can listen to this content. And then I can go back and you can read it, take some notes if you'd like, review it at any point, because it's all written. You don't have to watch a video. You then have access to my over 20 hypno journeys, which are these deep guided experiences where I get you so relaxed and we go on a journey into the subconscious mind. And that's where we're holding all these beliefs that maybe I'm not good enough, I'm a failure, nothing ever goes the way I want. There's so many beliefs in there that we can tackle. So we get into those beliefs through the hypno journeys, and it's this incredible combination of us talking things through, but then also doing the inner work where you go do stuff within your subconscious mind. Plus I lay the foundation for you through the access to the portal. Okay, so you got that. We have access to this incredible method. You have monthly calls with me. You have access to these 20 plus hypno journeys that are going to work on these beliefs that have cracked, like made cracks in your foundation, often since we're like under age 8. But then the best part, there's still more bonuses. I have 4 more. This one is in my intensive program. This is the absolute favorite part of the intensive program that I offer, and this one's the pro. The intensive program, they love. They have access to me Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday of every day of the week for those 10 weeks. And so this pro program, I'm throwing this in there too. So all my lovely women that join this program have access to me Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. You can voice message me, you can text message me, and I will reply back. I want to make sure you don't have any setbacks, that you can keep the forward momentum going, that if something comes up, like there's an argument or you're feeling a certain way, you message me. I'm feeling really angry, I'm feeling really sad right now. You message me and I will give you the exact next steps that you need to take so you don't get stuck. Unlike therapy where you go once a week, every 2 weeks, once a month, you can have setbacks. But with this program, the support, the level of support that I'm going to give you for this price is unbelievable. So bonus number 1, access Monday to Friday. Bonus number 2, I'm not just giving you 10 weeks, I'm going to give you an extra 2. So many women, busy moms, we have holidays planned. You might have a week or there's just some like a ton of activities and you just can't get your work done. So I'm throwing in 2 extra weeks just in case you have a couple slack weeks in there that you can then catch up and not feel like you're going to get behind. The last thing I want is for anyone to get stressed out during this program. So throwing in a bonus 2 weeks. So you have the messenger access to me Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday as a bonus. You have the, that last part there was the 2 weeks extra. I'm also throwing in a mini workshop called Uplevel Clarity, which is phenomenal. So many women are like, I want my marriage to work, but part of them's like, sometimes I wonder if I should leave. So this Uplevel workshop will help put your mind to ease as to what your next steps are. It'll help you find the clarity, what to do, because so many women feel so lost. They're like, I just don't know what to do from here. So the Uplevel workshop will help you with that. Okay, and here's the biggest bonus, I think. It's a limited time. It's not a limited time. It's a limited offer. There's only 10 spots for this one. So the first 10 women to register, doors open today, will get a 30-minute session with me, a 30-minute deep dive session at the very beginning so that we can come up with this roadmap, exactly how we're going to tackle working on you, transforming yourself, transforming your marriage over the next 10 weeks or 12 weeks if you grab the 2 extra week bonus. All right, so we got all that. We have monthly calls with me. You have access to the whole method. You have the 20 hypno journeys. You get messenger access to me throughout the week, extra 2 weeks, Uplevel Clarity workshop. Be the first 10 to join, and you have that lovely session with me. And this is all guaranteed. I mentioned earlier, guaranteed results. So as long as you do the work, like you sign a contract at the beginning, if you check in with me weekly, you do all the work within the portals, all those modules that I talked about, so you understand the foundation. You do 3 hypno journeys per week, and you do that. It's about 2 hours a week. So if you could carve out half an hour per day for 10 weeks, 12 weeks, you will transform yourself, transform your marriage. And I guarantee this, you will be happier. You will be more confident. You will have a better marriage, or you will have the absolute clarity as to what your next steps are. So there's no risk in this investment whatsoever. So I want to answer a bunch of questions. I've had a ton of questions come in through DMs as I kind of teased everyone last week about this program coming. So when does it start? You have a week to register. So as soon as you register, you start right away. Next question is, who is it for? It's for wives who feel really like stuck and not sure what their next steps are. They know they want their marriage. Their husband may want their marriage too, but they're just not getting results. Oh, thank you for that comment in there. Highly recommend the program. I am better and stronger and more at peace. Oh, thank you so much for sharing. Worth every penny. That's from one of my intensive clients. So incredible program if you want to look into that one too. But this one's a pro version, which is an incredible value. It's 10 weeks. You get the messenger access to me. So another question is, can my marriage actually be saved? I've had that one come in through some DMs. Like, my marriage feels too far gone. I feel like we both have a foot out the door. So here's my belief. Any marriage can be saved. Absolutely. Any marriage can be saved. But more importantly, do you have one more try in you? If you have one more try in you, you have to try. You're not ready to give up on your marriage. So every marriage has moments where there's financial troubles, health troubles, parenting differences, infidelity, broken trust. There's strains on the marriage. But before we can tackle that through counseling, I think we need to individually work on the pain that those strains have caused on us. Working on the pain so that you can process the pain, get to a place where, you know what, you can understand and accept maybe that it's not okay, that those financial troubles happened, the health stuff happened. You can get to a better place. And when you can get to a better place with that, that's when you feel lighter, happier, and can approach the marriage and getting that foundation stronger. Time commitment, I talked about that. It's about 2 hours a week, 30 minutes a day of me time. Plus you get the 2 bonus weeks in case you have some slack weeks. Another question is, can I actually save my marriage without my husband? And the answer is absolutely. You have the ability to transform your marriage, transform yourself, because I'm going to surround you for 10 weeks, 12 weeks if you get the bonus. I'll surround you so that you don't fail. I will keep you accountable so you can't procrastinate, and I'll make sure that you can do this. I will surround you for those 10 weeks and you will show up differently. Your husband will perceive you different. You will be more open. You won't be as triggered. Arguments that used to happen won't happen in the same way. Next question was cost. Cost is there's an early booking bonus until Saturday, so you can save $200. After Saturday, it goes back to its regular price, and you have until next Tuesday, August 9th to grab that. And what if it doesn't work? I will, honestly, if it doesn't work, we have that conversation. No, and you've done everything, you've done all those things that we talked about just a few minutes ago, I will refund every penny, no hassles. Someone else said, I don't like group programs. Don't worry, this isn't a group program. It's all customized. There's no group calls. Next question was, this is a different method. It absolutely is. Everyone's so used to, I go to marriage counseling to save marriage. So let me ask you this. What have you tried and did it work? What have you tried? Did it work? And if it didn't, this approach is a bit backwards to what we've been taught. And what's different about this one is that we start with you. We start with you so that we work on your foundation. The next step is once we get your foundation in a good place, you'll start to feel amazing. You'll start to feel incredible because you've been able to release a lot of pain, a lot of hurt. And so much of it's not even from your marriage. It could just be you witnessed bullying as a kid, or you maybe some friends ditched you in high school, or you had a bad breakup and trust was broken even as a kid, or the way your parents parented you, it was very strict and you didn't talk about feelings. It's those things that we work on. And when we work on those and understand those from a different perspective, you show up differently in your marriage. Someone said, I don't like meditation. Well, hypno-journeys are a lot different. You're not just getting relaxed and just kind of listening to relaxing music. I take you on a journey into your mind. What happens is it's a guided journey. So I'll ask you different prompts about what are you feeling, and you'll actually sometimes feel and see different things from your past, and they'll come up. And it's really empowering. You're never re-traumatized from your past. You see your past from a place of empowerment, from a place of confidence. And someone else said, hypnosis makes me a bit leery. Hypnosis, I combine kind of a journeying, and I combine journeying means a guided journey with hypnosis. And the hypnosis is I'm really just getting you relaxed and getting you into a place called a theta brainwave state. Delta is when you're asleep. Alpha is when you're very present and in the moment doing your meditations. I get you to theta, which is just in between. So it's just a step deeper than typical meditation and just a little bit more conscious than sleep, which is delta. And it's a magical spot to kind of combine the subconscious mind and the conscious mind. So you're aware of everything that's coming up. And with hypnosis, you can never tell someone to go rob a bank and they'll go rob a bank. You can't do anything that's against your will, against your values. So it's a really powerful method so that you can really tap into the things you've been holding on, all those beliefs, all those memories that we've been holding since childhood that we don't even realize are there. The 60,000 thoughts that we have a day that we're not really aware of are all stored in our subconscious mind, which is 95% of our brain power. We only actually tap into about 5 per day, which is our conscious mind. So here's a quick glimpse at the program. There's 10 steps to this program. I shouldn't say steps, but 10 kind of methods within the program. First one is I'm going to teach you how to do these incredible hypno journeys. And again, through messenger back and forth throughout the week, I will help you perfect that system. Number one is we want to figure out who you are underneath all these layers of hurt, pain from your marriage, from relationships, from your childhood. Who is under there? Sometimes